The House GOP has just unveiled their rules package for the upcoming term. Yup, the time has come again. I know you're excited, but no, really, this time there's some interesting stuff in there. Interesting for what it says about Mike Johnson, what it says about the Republican caucus, and what it says about the corruption that we're likely to see soon. So they have their new set of rules. This is a thing that happens every time. One provision is that it will make it harder to oust a Speaker of the House, but doesn't remove the threat of doing it. So the motion to vacate rule, to get rid of the Speaker and elect a new one, will now require a total of 9 sponsors in order to be considered privileged on the House floor. So what they did last time was Kevin McCarthy had to agree to eventually, on like the 15th vote to become Speaker. He's like, no, but like you can get rid of me super easy. Only one of you even needs to raise it. And it was really sad and weird. That's not how it should operate. But anyway, that's what they did. So they're changing that. And so you could see this as, I guess, Johnson maybe being a little bit worried about Marjorie Greene just doing it every day. But it is also like, yeah, it's a little bit defensive towards Johnson, but it is also sort of a return to what we had before. I don't remember what the threshold was previously, so I'm not necessarily gonna get down on them. I don't think you should allow a single person to try to vacate it, but that's there. There's also, by the way, a change to the use of campaign donations for personal use. So the ethics committee decided that the congressional prohibition on that is limited to instances that violate federal law. So previously, the ethics committee had gone further than the actual law in limiting how you could use some of the campaign donations for personal use. Now they're like, no, literally just to the limits of the law. And they made a few other changes around the area where effectively the threshold to prove that the prohibition has been violated is now much higher. You have to prove that they willfully violated those restrictions on using campaign finances for personal stuff. Like the evidentiary standards are higher. And so effectively, all this is gonna do is likely incentivize more use of campaign funds for personal uses. And I just find it interesting that this is the same week that we talked about, over in the Senate, Kyrsten Sinema spending hundreds of thousands of dollars jetting to France and Italy and all this stuff, having nothing to do with her job as a senator. And now over in the House, it looks like they want to get some of that themselves. Francesca, what do you think of this?
This so disgusting. Drain the swamp, baby, drain the swamp. I mean, yeah. Of course they would do this to be in their favor. And this is a Republican House. They're making it easier for themselves to take bribes. That's what it is. They're just taking bribes and using it again, yes, to pay for the lavish vacations or whatever ridiculous outfits in Kyrsten Sinema's case. But again, they see what's happening to Matt Gaetz. I mean, maybe under these new rules, Matt Gaetz would never have an investigation opened into him. Like, yeah, it's all good, it's fine. So again, like they're protecting their own. I think it's good that they raise the bar to vacate, for the motion to vacate, although I don't know, Johnson's scared, obviously, that's just fun. But like the motion to vacate was Kevin McCarthy's pathetic ass last attempt to like maintain power, which is like, hey, fine, you guys, I'll give you all the power by giving you all the guns. And you're like, what are you doing, dude? So, I mean, it was silly anyway, but also I will miss the drama that would have come from allowing just one motion to vacate. Although I think maybe, some Republicans could get 9 in there. Gaetz is gone, which sucks. So
that's true.
Not that they want to get anything done anyway.
Yeah, it could still potentially happen. Also, kind of might be a moot point from Mike Johnson's point of view. He still has to get reelected, which that's going to be more difficult than the 9 thing. And I just love the imagery of Kevin McCarthy being like, I will willingly spend every moment as speaker, like the cat in one of those motivational posters just hanging from a branch. Like, hang in there, Kevin McCarthy, how did that work out for you? Anyway, also, by the way, there's this provision where the GOP is gonna try to protect Netanyahu from the ICC, saying that they'll do sanctions against him. And Marjorie Greene responded to that in a way that made clear she had no idea what the provision was doing, because she was implying that this would be like recognizing the authority of the ICC, so we gotta get rid of it. No, it's not even what it does. Like it's just a reminder, these people are nothing. Like, not only do they not read the actual legislation, the actual rules or anything, they literally don't even read a tweet before responding to it. Marjorie Greene does zero work, zero prep before tweeting.